Good morning, it's midnight UTC on March the 19th and it's 10 o'clock on the eastern coast of Australia in Queensland. That's Australian Standard Time. Good morning, it's midnight. Cyclone Trevor is continuing to approach the coast of the Cape York Peninsula this morning and it's now 10 o'clock on the eastern coast of Australia in Queensland. That's Australian Standard Time. Good morning, it's midnight. Cyclone Trevor is continuing to approach the coast of the Cape York Peninsula this morning and which is around the coast of Australia in Queensland. That's Australian Standard Time. Good morning, it's Cyclone Trevor is continuing to approach the coast of the Cape York Peninsula this morning and which is around the coast of Australia. Additionally, we have several other systems around the morning. Cyclone Trevor is continuing to approach the coast of the Cape York Peninsula Additionally, we have several other systems around the morning. Cyclone Trevor is continuing to approach the coast of the Cape York Additionally, we have several other systems around the morning. Cyclone Trevor is continuing to approach the coast of the Cape Additionally, we have several other systems around the morning. Cyclone Trevor is continuing to approach the coast of the United Kingdom is going to My name is Nathan Foy. I'm joined by our team. Good afternoon, morning, evening from all parts of the world. David, an hour ago, the United Kingdom is going to
Nathan.
We've also got Ryan.
Hello.
And
good morning, everybody.
Good morning. And if he's still available,
hello. Isaac from South Texas here.
And we'll be talking about everything at this time. 4 hours now here at Force 13 HQ. This is Force 13 Eyes. My name is Nathan Foy. I'm joined by our team. You guys think it's going to make landfall?
Oh, I'm waiting for the next.
Good afternoon.
Advisory in about an hour from now. It's
morning, evening from all parts of the world.
Nathan.
David, an hour ago, the United Kingdom.
Well, yeah, at the
Kingdom is going to
Nathan.
the Bureau of Meteorology. It looks like around 5 p.m., but that might have changed by now.
Also got Ryan.
So yeah. Certainly, we are looking. Hello.
And
good morning, everybody.
Good morning. And if he's still available,
though, by this point.
Hello.
Congratulations here.
Isaac from South Texas here.
We just had a question, by the way, as well. How far is Trevor from Cookstown? And we'll be talking. You can answer our question. You can ask questions to us, by the way. Starting about everything at this time. Force 13 or next if you're watching us live. We'd be happy to answer your questions. David, do you have an idea of what the answer is to that question?
Is to the south
Hours now here at 413 HQ. This is
of where the
413
Cyclone
My name is Nathan Foy. I'm joined by our team.
probably a couple
Guys think it's going to make
miles.
landfall. Alright.
Oh,
Will it be within
waiting for
the
next
good afternoon zone?
advance. I see in about
Is it
an
under the
hour
cyclone warning?
from now. I think it is. It's hard
Morning,
to
evening,
No,
from
it is. At least from the latest update, it is
all parts of the world.
say, Nathan.
not.
David. Alright. Now,
But
Go.
it's like
United
just
King-
south of. Well, yeah,
Cape
Flattery, which is
Kingdom is
to
going
the
to
extent of the warning zone.
latest imagery, and this is how the
Nathan?
The Bureau of Meteorology, it looks
storm's
like
been progressing over the last few hours. We want to take a look now.
around 5 p.m., but that might have changed by now.
Also got Ryan at how it's been looking over the course of this
Yeah.
larger amount of time. So this loop
Certainly, we are looking. Hello?
takes about 5 hours. And
Good
if
morning, everybody.
good morning, and if
Few
you're still
hours,
available,
though, by this point.
storm basically. And I'm going to try and draw some points.
Hello.
From start to finish and see how far it's travelled. We just had a question, by the way, as well. Well, how far is Trevor from Cookstown? And we'll be talking. So, there's the first dot I've just drawn. Next one is. You can ask questions to us, by the way. Moving just south of west. Everything at the a little bit more of a west-southwest movement this time. 413 all the next if you in the last hour of those 5. You're watching us live. So that was that 28 miles that it's moved in 5 hours. David, do you have an idea of what the answer is to that? So it's been moving at just over 5 miles per question.
To the south
Hours now here at 4 to last 13 HQ. This is 4
where the
and 4. Weren't we talking about 40 something earlier? 13 size.
Cyclone.
My name is Nathan Foy. I'm joined by our team.
Oh, yes, we were. Probably a couple
Guys think it's
hundred
going to make
miles.
landfall. Alright, it's to change to 70, but oh, I think it's, yes, it's measuring the. Will it be within the? Okay, I get this now. It was measuring good afternoon zone. Measuring the whole line, so no, it's not 70 miles to landfall. It is at. Is it under the cyclone warning?
Now,
Actually, 40.
I think it is. It's
41 miles to landfall. If it kept morning,
to
evening,
say.
No, it is. At least from the latest update, it is.
all parts of the world, 5 miles per hour. That means that David will make landfall in 8 hours. Right? Oh, that's a long time.
But it's like just south of. Well,
Yeah, I think it'll be tonight sometime, Nathan, and I've just got on this.
yeah, Flattery, which is
Is
to the extent of the warning zone.
Radar.
Latest imagery, and this is how the
Definitely increasing.
Bureau of Meteorology, it looks
storm's
like
been progressing over the last few hours. We want to take a look now.
around
West
5
to south.
p.m., but that might have changed
So
by
the
now.
western side, the rain bands, but
Also got Ryan at how it's been looking over the course of
The
this.
central pressure is 1001.3. They've only had
Yeah.
Larger amount of
1 millimetre
time.
of rain since
So this loop
9 a.m. They've got 20 kilometres an hour, gusting 45.
Certainly we
or
are
11.
looking. Hello?
Knots gusting 23.
interesting. What was the pressure then? Was it still at 1,000?
1001.
Still.
So pressure really hasn't dropped,
No,
Nathan.
about 5 hours. And
Good
if,
morning, everybody.
And then if we come down
And
to
where, just a
Cone,
minute.
it's
Where exactly
Good
is
morning.
Lockhart? And if
Few
he's still
hours
available in
ago
relation to the storm
by
there,
this point.
it's right in. It's right near the landfall, potential landfalls. Basically.
yes, but I reckon it'll be definitely tonight before landfall. I don't see it being this afternoon.
Well, it's 10
And
o'clock now,
joint
isn't it?
typhoon
So we're looking at about
Yes, it is.
probably 6 p.m.
Yeah, and the
Wait.
VO update, as I said, in about
Hello.
Station
Forty-five
here. See how far it's travelled. We just had a question,
maybe
by the way, as well.
And then if we come across to the Cairns radar,
Yep. Well, how far is Trevor from Cookston until?
yep, so mainly it's going to be the Reaper one.
And we'll be talking. So
Yeah, we pissed on it.
there's the first sort I've just drawn. The next one is
the center of the, well, not the center, but the eye wall. And the
ask
eye.
questions
Yeah,
to us, by the way. Moving just about south of west. Everything at the
Actually get it even closer the next 3 hours.
a little bit more of a west-southwest movement. This time, Force 13 all the next if you in the last hour of those 5.
On my
Watching us live.
wave, it also looks like it's
So that was that 28 miles.
I don't know exactly what it's doing on microwave actually.
It's moved in 5 hours. David, do you have an idea?
High well, placement cycle, or I don't know, but on the last 2 frames you can see it does something. I don't know.
Of what the answer is to that?
Yeah,
So it's been moving at just over
I don't know.
5
And then
miles
on
per
IR. The eye has yet again come back again. It's a little
To the south.
bit bigger than it was before. We'll see if that's a permanent feature or if it'll sink back.
I can't
sink back
figure
into
out
the
what
clouds.
happened there.
Yeah, I don't. Microwave just has some. Microwave's been not going up here too often over the past few hours here, so I'm assuming.
Hours now here exactly to last 13 H.
That's why it's all kind of dicey in the beginning and kind of in the end there. But like, I don't know if it's going under an IOL placement cycle right now. I can't.
This is for
where
tell
and for.
looking at this.
What we
But it's certainly doing
talking about?
something. I can tell you that.
Something earlier.
Uh,
Isaac, do you think it's
Cyclone.
it's a category 2 in the last 15?
My name is Nathan Foy. I'm joined by our team.
Oh, Yes, we were.
Now,
Probably a couple
guys,
of
they
hundred
got to make
miles.
landfall.
I mean, I would say maybe
Alright, it's
95.
changed to 70, but
But if I
95, that doesn't
Yeah,
exist. Oh, I think.
I mean,
it's,
I know
yes,
it
it's
doesn't
measuring
exist,
the.
but I'll be around 95. But going by the conversions, yeah, I would say 100. But on the last few frames, you can see the convection has been kind of waning in the last few frames here.
Will it be within
Especially
the?
onto looks like the northeastern quadrant
Okay,
here.
I get this now. It was measured. Good
Strong
afternoon,
side of
zone.
convection there, but more so the northern quadrant, as you say. During the last few frames, there's a
During
little
the whole line. So no, it's not 70 miles to landfall.
I see.
It is at
gap between those cooler cloud tops. So yeah.
In about
Is it
an
under the
hour
cyclone warning?
from now.
Actually, 40. David, can you remind us of the
I think
warning
it
information, please?
It's
C1. 41 miles to landfall. If it kept warning. Somewhere. Anywhere. Evening.
No, it is. At least from the latest update, it is.
All parts of the
Going
world.
at
5
full
miles per
dose.
hour. That means
I
that Dave.
have.
sorry,
have-
I've got it.
There you go. We'll make landfall in 8
bit.
hours.
I was on
Well, that's a long
mute.
time.
But it's like
Severe
just
like
south
Cyclone
of.
Trevor continues to intensify,
Well,
moving slowly towards the Leichhardt River area, Orford Nest to Cape Flattery, extending across Cape York Peninsula, Peru to Mapoon, including Weeper, Leichhardt River,
Yeah,
and
Flattery,
current
which
and
is-
warning zone. The watch
So
zone is Mapoon
Extent
to
of the warning
Cape
zone.
York and radar category 4 center 150 kilometers per hour with wind gusts to 205 kilometers
Latest
an hour
imagery,
and
and this is
located
how
around
the
50 kilometers to 12.9 degrees south, 144.4 degrees east, estimated to be 120
Bureau of
kilometers
Meteorology,
east
it
of
We've
looks
Leichhardt
also
River
been progressing
and
over
270 kilometers east
the last
of
few
north
hours. We want to take a look
through
now.
moving west-southwest at 7 kilometers an hour south.
5 p.m., but that might have changed.
Yeah, people
So
are
the
asking questions
western side,
about Strat.
the rain bands, but
Well, if Strat
Also
arrives,
got
that
Ryan.
looks at how it's been
we're
looking
going to
over the
Leichhardt
course. Until then,
the
no
central
comment.
pressure is
Have you seen the storm
1001
on Visible?
0.3
I know that
overhead.
the hole to the northern side of the storm is quite apparent
Yeah.
on infrared. It's even larger
one
amount on visible imagery.
bit of rain since
So this loop
9 a.m. They've
Sir.
got 20
Okay.
kilometers an hour, gusting 45
Certainly, we
Oh,
are
it's
looking
pretty good
at
on
low.
imagery up here now.
knots, gusting
Sunlight imagery,
24. But Nathan, I think he is
Interesting.
slowing down.
What was the
because
pressure then? Was it still at
observations are
1,000?
not
Well,
changing.
well, some people in the chat have been saying it's speeding up, David. To be honest,
I'm going to go the other way
I'm-
because
I think I'm going to go in the middle. Actually, I think it's been pretty consistent in the last 5 hours. At least.
well, the observations for Leichhardt River really haven't changed. The Bureau's not doing
Then,
any.
well, maybe the storm's
updated
not. Maybe
observation.
the storm's not as broad as or as intense as we think it is.
2001.
Still,
The pressure
Well,
really
that's a
hasn't dropped,
no,
Nathan.
about 5 hours. And
Good
if
morning, everybody.
And then as we come down
and where-
to
just a
Cone,
minute.
it's-
where
well,
exactly
good
is
morning.
Lockhart?
A
And if
few
he's still available in
hours
relation to the storm
speculating,
there,
but
oh,
I'm saying
it's right in- it's right near the
sometime tonight
landfall,
before
potential landfalls.
Oh,
Basically, just for reference here,
yes,
Lockhart. Okay, I can see Lockhart on the map there. I can't find Lockhart River. I imagine it's very close by. I'm going to try and get this map to work. Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment. We'll stick with... well, it's 10 o'clock now, isn't it? So we're looking at about... I'm going to try and draw some PM.
Yeah, you're learning...
I was about to get visible again, but...
I'll have the visible shortly.
Yeah, and the...
you can stick with that in the red view there. But the location, see how far it's travelled. We just had a question, by the way, as well. This isn't working for me at all now. Wonderful.
It's on the radar here.
Persevere, Nathan. Come across to the Cairns radar. Come good for you. But seriously, I think it has slowed. It's going to be the Reaper one.
And we'll be talking so.
And
there's the first shot I guess drawn.
Millibars.
The center of the... Well, not the center, but the eye wall. And the
ask questions to us, by the way. Talk about south of where everything at the...
Nice, I get it even closer.
Half-hourly updates, but they haven't done any extra readings.
Next year.
A little bit more of a west-southwest movement.
The last one was 8:45. And they're doing half-hourly readings for Leichhardt River. If it was closer, they would be increasing their observation readings. And we've got 11 knots gusting at 23.
All right, I think we've got something now. Hopefully, this better work. There is a view, and if we draw the line from Lockhart River to the centre of the storm, it's 41 miles. So somehow we've got to figure out how that works. The pressure 41 miles away from the centre of the storm is 1001 millibars, folks.
And Nathan, Cape Flattery has 1007 millibars.
That's further south, isn't it?
North?
North. Far north. We are learning Australian geography. Yeah, folks.
Oh no, correction, it is south.
It is south. I was right. David, you live there.
13 knots gusting at 19.
Okay.
Alright, and we'll go to the northern one. Lizard Island. I think I can bring Lizard Island. That's off the coast.
Just a minute. Where is... I wasn't looking at your screen. Where's Cape Flattery on there? Okay, Cape Flattery's up there near the top.
Yep.
And that's from Cairns upwards. So that is... Yeah, so that's quite far away from the storm, so you'd expect the pressure to be quite high. That is a good 160 miles from the storm.
Now, if we go to the east of Bougainville, which is the northern end of the Great Barrier Reef, and I've got 1008. Well, I've got 27 knots, gusting 31. That's Bougainville Reef, so that would be the furthest one out.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just trying to find Listed Island, so I'll have to do some chopping and changing.
We'll go back to Isaac's imagery then. Isaac does show us a floater image there.
Yeah, something like quite ahead, but that's kind of a farther away view, but it gives you a wider perspective of things here. And this one goes to 23 UTC time. I'll go back to IR really fast here, and you can see in the later frames the eye's been clouding out again. It looks like it popped out again and now it's starting to cloud back out, at least on the IR recent frames. You see in the last few frames there, so it's clouding back up again a little bit. It's been doing that, you know, most of the day. Go ahead, Nathan.
I wasn't.
Nathan,
it's
thanks.
David.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Isaac. The Leichhardt weather, as they update every half hour, but if something's going on with the maximum sustained winds, they do more. However, the last reading, 15 minutes ago, shows 22 kilometres an hour, gusting 43 kilometres an hour.
So that was that, 28 miles.
Gusting at 23. And at 10 o'clock it was 11, gusting 23. And central pressure is now 1001.2 compared to 1001.3 at 10 a.m.
We're talking about 0.1 millibars there, David.
So
moved in 5 hours.
Really hasn't changed.
That is fascinating. David, do you have an idea? 41 miles away, pressure's 1001 millibars. It's going to be quite some gradient if it's going to get down to 965.
And the next update in about half an hour.
We look forward to it. What the answer is to that?
I'm going to say,
so it's been moving it just over.
It'll be funny if they downgraded it to
5 miles
on
per
highway
IR.
2.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it looks like a category 2 on the Saffir-Simpson scale now. It does. That's why we've put it up to the category 2. 100 miles an hour. Miles per hour, which I still think is jumping the gun.
The eye has yet again come back.
Especially with this information. You know, I think it will end up striking with a pressure in the 960s, I think. I still think so. But the more it goes without that pressure falling sharply at Loch River, the more intriguing that's going to get.
To the south.
In fact, what pressure are they going with now? 952?
Yeah, 952.
According to the ATCF, and that's
Yep.
automated, but they're still saying it. 952. That's
Permanent feature, it'll
just a ridiculous, in my view, a ridiculous number.
if it'll sink back.
Yeah,
Now,
it is.
I can't
Sink back
figure
into
out
the
what
clouds.
happened there.
Yeah, I don't know.
on the screen I see